on News 3 Now at 5. We are still waiting to see his face, but we know tonight the man accused of killing 3 teenagers in a car crash 2 weeks ago is out of the hospital and in custody. Brady Mallory joins us with new information about the charges that man now faces. Brady?
Within the last hour, we've learned Eric Mehring is expected to be booked in the Dane County Jail sometime tonight. He faces 3 counts of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle, 3 counts of second-degree reckless homicide, and 2 counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety. This is the crash that killed Simon Balesi, Jack Miller, and Evan Cradwell. The criminal complaint filed against Mehring suggests he told police he crashed into the teen's vehicle on West Mineral Point Road, going 75 miles per hour in an area where the speed limit drops from 55 to 45 miles per hour. You can read the full criminal complaint under this story on channel3000.com.
Brady, thank you. We are following a developing story out of Milwaukee tonight. Police there just telling us they still can't find this young man, 3-year-old Major Harris, and tonight they're asking for tips. Harris hasn't been seen since last week. His mother was found shot to death last Thursday. 3 days later, a suspect in the case shot and killed himself, police say, while they surrounded the home he was in. That was 20-year-old Jaheim Clark. Today, neighbors and volunteers search for Major in Havenwood State Forest. That's on Milwaukee's north side. A vehicle driven by Clark had been found nearby. Today, frustrated investigators asked for help from the community, essentially saying no tip is too small.
We sure hope that Major is still alive. As far as the scheduled searches, it's information-based, evidence-based. As we get information, we vet it, and if we determine it to be reliable, we'll immediately react upon it.
Milwaukee police said they searched 2 places in Dodge County for Major Harris, but those searches and others across the city of Milwaukee have not yet led to the boy. You can stay up to date with the latest information on both of these developing stories. Simply download our Channel 3000 News app. It is free and available in your app store. To weather now, meteorologist Dana Fulton on the patio. Your certified most accurate forecast, and maybe some rain on the way. Dana?
We could see some showers building in as we look ahead to tomorrow, so hopefully you've been able to enjoy the sunshine over the last few days. Here's a live look over Madison right now. Sunset just around the corner, just after 6 o'clock. Temperatures yet again in the low 70s for afternoon highs today, thanks in part to that breeze still coming in from the south in the low teens now, so just a little more breezy outside today. We're at 72 in Janesville. The same goes for Mineral Point. Compared to this time yesterday, a very similar spot for our temperatures, but a bit of an increase in our dew points, just a smidge more humid outside this afternoon. Wind speeds have picked up a little bit for us, still coming from the south. We'll stay in the low teens overnight and heading into tomorrow. This is in front of our next system that is going to bring some scattered showers and possibly a few isolated thunderstorms for your Wednesday. Behind this system, temperatures will likely cool back down closer to average, but not too much of a drop. In fact, as we look ahead to next week, we will see the 60s a few more times. But we'll take a closer look at this 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Topping our virus headlines, the New York Times reporting the FDA is on the verge of allowing people to get different COVID booster shots than their original COVID vaccines. That means if you got the Johnson & Johnson shot for the first time around, your second dose can be from Moderna or Pfizer vaccines.
I think what the FDA is going to say is they're going to make it easy. You can get a different booster if you want, but we're going to recommend staying with the same brand if you can.
And the New York Times reports the move could come as soon as tomorrow. A new study showed people who received the J&J shot had higher immune responses when they got a second dose from one of the other vaccines. And more than 600 people received their booster shots at the Alliant Energy Center last week. Public Health opening its new temporary clinic last week at the arena there. It's open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Wednesday and Friday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Right now, PHMDC can vaccinate 220 people a day, but they are ready to give out more shots if needed. And nearly 55% of people in Wisconsin are now fully vaccinated against the virus, but the 7-day average of new vaccinations has been trending down since late August. Tonight, we're learning more about the effects COVID is having on our children and what it will take to get immunocompromised children safely back to school. Christina Laurie has more in a study happening right now at the UW to do just that.
Since May, UW Health Dr. Ryan Collar has been leading a study funded by a $2 million grant from the National Institutes of Health to help immunocompromised children return to a somewhat regular routine.
What is it going to take to have safe school attendance for this really vulnerable population of children?
Less than 6 months in, Collar already has some results, which are shared in near real time on the study's website.
One thing that our study really shows is that having the access to testing, whether it's in the home environment or in school, is doable. It's feasible, it's practical, and it helps families.
Collar says routine testing will play the biggest role in getting all kids back to school, but there's something we can all do too.
Parents of children who have complex health issues, for their child to be healthy and safe, everybody needs to be healthy and safe.
That means vaccinations, masks, maintaining a basic level of empathy, although sometimes difficult, can help all kids return to the classroom and life as normal as possible. For News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
And ahead at 6, we'll hear from one family in our area whose son has a rare underlying health condition. Find out what Dr. Collar's research could mean for children like theirs. That story in about an hour. Next at 5, people with hearing loss may soon be able to buy hearing aids without even visiting a doctor. The FDA proposing a new rule today, letting people buy the devices without a prescription, an exam, or a fitting. A recent executive order from President Biden called for increased access to such medical devices.
This is a momentous occasion, and I am honored to take this role for the impact that I can make and for the historic nature of what it symbolizes.
An historic moment today for the U.S. Public Health Service. Dr. Rachel Levine sworn in as a 4-star admiral. She is the first female and first openly transgender 4-star officer within the agency. The Corps serves in various health care roles around the world. Levine, currently an assistant secretary in the Department of Health and Human Services. On Capitol Hill tonight, President Biden working to bridge the gap between the moderate and progressive wings of his own party. He's pushing to get his infrastructure and social spending agenda across the finish line next week. CBS News' Natalie Brand has an update on those efforts.
Another day of marathon meetings with congressional Democrats at the White House as President Biden tries to close the deal on his social spending and climate bill.
We are getting closer to an agreement on a path forward to deliver for the American people. The president believes in the value of meeting face to face.
First, the president, vice president, and Treasury secretary sat down with House progressives. Then a meeting with House and Senate moderates. Among them, Montana's John Tester.
The goal has to be getting the folks in the room and getting a decision on a top line number. Once we get that, then we can talk about specifics of what's in it.
The debate remains over how to scale back the originally proposed $3.5 trillion plan, with President Biden lowering his target price range to closer to $2 trillion.
We have to come to an agreement, and we got to get it done and want to get it done this week.
Earlier Tuesday, the president met with key Senate moderates, Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona and Joe Manchin. The West Virginia senator dealt a blow to his party by opposing a key clean energy proposal and a possible carbon tax alternative.
The carbon tax is not on the board at all right now.
Senator Manchin also expressed skepticism on meeting Democratic leaders' stated end of October deadline to pass the bipartisan infrastructure bill and social spending and climate package. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
And Senator Schumer says he and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi spoke with President Biden last night and expects their conversations to continue throughout the week. An Eau Claire man is the latest to plead guilty to his role in the January 6th Capitol insurrection. 53-year-old Kevin Loftus entered a plea today to parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building. The misdemeanor carries up to 6 months in prison, but the agreement does not recommend a sentence. Loftus is scheduled to be sentenced in January. At least 4 other Wisconsin men also face charges for entering the Capitol on January 6th. First, he helped the Packers win Super Bowl 45. Now the team is honoring him. Coming up at 5, we'll hear from receiver Greg Jennings why he says his newest accolade is bringing it all full circle. And coming up tonight at 6, the Madison family held at gunpoint. Brad Hamilton with a live report from the east side as Madison police continue their investigation. Good day on Wall Street. Dow picking up nearly 200 points. The Nasdaq up 107. S&P adds 33. And we'll be right back.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. First, take your rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop using the information and rating system on each bed. It's mattress shopping reinvented, plus mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. On sale now, only at Slumberland Furniture.
For over 60 years, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has brought joy and happiness to Midwest families. And now through Wednesday, we're celebrating our Toyland tradition by offering great deals for everyone's wish list. Like $15 off this Little Tykes Easy Store trampoline. Select men's, women's, and kids' boots are on sale. Plus, help others' wishes come true with Kids Helping Kids. Donate new unwrapped toys and we'll match up to $200,000. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true for everyone. Don't miss our store-wide celebration now through Wednesday.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
It's more than a basketball court that nurtured a championship. For Alex Lasry, building Pfizer Forum was about creating opportunity.
We said workers come first, $15 an hour pay, and 80% of the building materials are going to come from Wisconsin.
Alex Lasry kept those commitments.
Some just talk. Alex got it done.
That's why so many labor unions are supporting Alex.
He'll be a senator who works as hard as Wisconsin.
I'm Alex Lasry, and I approve this message because leadership is about what actually gets done.
Tonight at 6, another person robbed at gunpoint. We are asking the Madison police if this robbery is connected to others earlier this month.
And today we kick off our annual food drive with the Goodman Community Center, how you can help those in need this holiday season.
UW Athletics and the Goodman Community Center need your help to provide Thanksgiving meals for 4,000 families.
Please consider a food or monetary gift. We're grateful for any gift you can provide.
Donate at goodmancenter.org.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
After more than 30 years working for the city, Madison's fire chief is calling it a career. Chief Stephen Davis says he plans to retire in April. He was appointed as the city's fire chief back in 2012. He's been with the department since 1989. You can find Chief Davis's full goodbye letter right now at channel3000.com. Getting a better idea of where Wisconsin stands among other states for discrimination at work. The feds are even handling a complaint within a state agency right now. And tonight, investigative reporter Naomi Cole shows us complaints like those are more common than you might think. Naomi?
A professor and a doctorate student at UMass Amherst studied data from 2012 through 2016. Now that's hundreds of thousands of discrimination complaints nationwide made to the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Their findings show that Wisconsin has the 6th most complaints filed by black workers in the country.
Most people who file discrimination charges go this formal route, have first had some kind of internal complaint to their employer, and been rebuffed, or even more commonly been subject to some kind of retaliation.
We're far closer to average for discrimination complaints across all races. We're coming in there at 28, and we actually do better than most with mandated employer changes after a complaint, coming in at number 8. Now in Wisconsin for that time period, 13% of complaints resulted in an actual work policy change. I'll be putting a complete list of where Wisconsin ranks against the rest of the nation according to this data online at channel3000.com. That's where you can also find my special report from Sunday highlighting one black employee's experiences and the ongoing investigation at this Wisconsin's Office of Commissioner Insurance.
Naomi, thank you. And more local news. A massive new warehouse in Madison's north side will soon provide rental space for industries looking for a home. Grey Wolf Partners broke ground on the 122,000 square foot building this morning. Officials say they plan to lease the state-of-the-art building, which will be ideal for warehouse distribution, manufacturing, assembly, and research and development. Goodman Community Center telling us a record number of people have signed up for their annual Thanksgiving basket drive on the first day of open registrations. 2,400 families and individuals signed up yesterday to receive a basket. It's nearly 200 more than the same time last year when demand was at an all-time high. Any Dane County residents looking to sign up can register online or by calling the Goodman Center and News 3 Now, a proud sponsor of this year's basket drive.
You put a lot of work. You invest so much time and energy in just being an effective player, let alone one of the best players to receive an honor like this. So for me, it definitely is full circle.
Two more Packers legends joining the team's Hall of Fame in 2022. Wide receiver Greg Jennings, who you just heard from there, played for the Green and Gold for 6 seasons, starting in 2006. 53 touchdowns on 425 catches, perhaps none bigger than a 3rd and 10 grab late in Super Bowl 45. And joining Greg Jennings will be former defensive lineman Tim Harris, who played for the Pack back in the late 80s. 422 tackles and 55 sacks over 4 seasons. Big night for the Bucs and their fans. So take a live look. This is the Deer District in Milwaukee filling up ahead of the Bucs season opener. They take on the Brooklyn Nets to begin their quest to win back-to-back NBA championships. We'll have more from tonight's game, of course, coming up at 6 and 10. Now, if you can, maybe try to go outside. Bring the TV out there. Should be a great night. And Dana's back with your certified most accurate forecast. Dana?
I think that's a great idea. We could probably put one out on the patio for us if you see the whole news team out there later on this evening. We have some rain chances building in for tomorrow. Right now, nice and dry, though. So if you are stepping outside at all this evening, it is going to stay dry for us overnight, and the rain holding off until mostly in the afternoon tomorrow. Dry weather develops for Thursday afternoon, Friday, and Saturday. So we stay dry for the first half of the weekend before a few more rain chances start to build back in. It does look likely that some cooler temperatures will come in behind this rain chance as well. Right now, again, nice and dry. Doppler track quiet throughout the state. This is the system that we're watching still well off in the plains. The center of that low is going to drag right over southern Wisconsin, bringing us our rain chances through the late evening, Wednesday overnight, and a slight chance early in the day on Thursday. Notice a little bit of the scary S word behind that system. That snow not expected to materialize for us. It will be coming through just as rain and possibly a few isolated thunderstorms mixed in for our Wednesday and Wednesday night. Overnight will be partly cloudy. Temperatures early Wednesday morning in the low 50s, so certainly a mild start to the day for tomorrow. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms passing throughout the day. We'll have dry time mixed in, but it might be one of those days that you just keep the umbrella in your car real quick if you need to use it at any point in time. We'll have scattered showers continuing into Thursday morning, and for early in the day Thursday, that early morning commute, we might still have a few isolated showers lingering in before everything shifts off to the east and we transition to that drier pattern for Friday and for Saturday. Notice the shift in our wind direction behind this system coming in from the northwest. That's going to be cooler air. It's going to keep our afternoon high temperatures a little closer to average, if not just a smidge below average for the back half of the work week. For Thursday, likely landing in the mid to low 50s. In general, though, our 6 to 10 day trend still trending above average. That carries us towards the end of the month, really anchoring in for most of the Midwest and the plains. This time of year, high temperatures should steadily be cooling down to the low 50s by the end of our 10-day. We're only going to have a few days where we're close to, if not just a little below average. Tomorrow, variably cloudy skies. Again, those showers developing, and we'll continue to see scattered showers throughout the day on Wednesday and overnight into Thursday. A slight chance for showers early Thursday with afternoon highs in the mid to low 50s, and that's where our temperatures will stay through the weekend. Frost will be likely for us early Saturday morning. Temperatures in the mid 30s for overnight lows, and that's in Dane County. So areas to the north towards the Dells likely falling close to freezing, if not just a little bit below. Rain chances develop yet again late Sunday, and we'll likely have a few off and on shower chances looking ahead to next week. Notice next week we will see the 60s a few more times for our afternoon highs. Not expecting it to warm up too much, but not getting too cool for us just yet. As far as traffic conditions right now, no news, always good news. A few delays eastbound along the Beltline, but westbound right now looks just fine. The interstate north and southbound in Rock County and in Dane County all smooth for us this evening, and no delays in Janesville right now. From the Beltline to Janesville, about a 25-minute drive, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City and downtown to Sun Prairie. A little longer than usual, adding a few more minutes onto that, and 19 minutes this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. Black Friday deals already are popping up, but your gifts, they may not arrive in time. The latest on growing global supply chain issues after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Guys, do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Now there's great news. Peak Performance for Men will help you regain your performance and confidence naturally. Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, clinically shown to open up and regrow blood vessels, restoring normal and natural functionability where it counts most. There are no needles, no surgery, and best of all, no pain. Call now and receive an ultrasound, your initial consultation, all for free, and over $300 value. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
At Humana, we believe your health care should evolve with you, and part of that evolution means choosing the right Medicare plan for you. Humana can help. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan can cover your deductibles and co-insurance, but you may pay higher premiums and still not get prescription drug coverage. But with an all-in-one Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get all that coverage plus Part D prescription drug benefits. You get all this coverage for as low as a $0 monthly plan premium in many areas. Humana has a large network of doctors and hospitals and telehealth coverage with a $0 copay. So call or go online today and get your free decision guide. Discover how an all-in-one Humana Medicare Advantage plan could save you money. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
I have worked at Huffcore for the last 36 years.
Huffcore closing the plant, moving production to Mexico.
I gave my life and my body to that place. Ron Johnson pushed through a tax law that rewards outsourcing. Companies can bring profits back from Mexico tax-free. And worse, Ron Johnson profited personally from outsourcing. He has doubled his wealth since taking office. Tell Ron Johnson to stop putting his profits above our jobs.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
She gets paid in love from all of the kids and staff that she sees every day.
A friend to make the going easier for patients and families. See how Kiko is making a big impact at American Family Children's Hospital Thursday on News 3 Now at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Thanksgiving still 5 weeks away, but more big box stores are already kicking off the holiday buying frenzy. Walmart announced plans today to launch 3 sales next month marketed as Black Friday deals. Many retailers, including Amazon and Target, are experimenting with spreading Black Friday sales over a longer period of time, like the entire month. Walmart says each sale will be available on its website first before hitting stores 2 days later. If you're looking to buy someone a gift, Apple's showing off its newest MacBooks. The high-end Pro laptops are powered by the company's next-generation silicon chip. The tech giant promises 70% more speed and efficiency compared to older models. It also features longer-lasting batteries, a better camera, and the return of the HDMI port and SD card slot. But it may take Santa a little more than 9 reindeer and a sleigh to deliver gifts from the North Pole this year. Toys that have already been made are caught up in that global supply chain gridlock that could keep them off shelves until next year. Vanessa Yurkovich has more.
In this small New Jersey office, a Herculean attempt is underway. It's the unofficial logistics center for Carrera Revel, working desperately to get their toys into the U.S. in time for this holiday season.
Okay, just giving you an update on the container situation in the moment.
President Frank Thiessen is manning the operation.
Had you ever worked in logistics before?
Only peripherally. Not directly.
Why did you have to get directly involved into logistics?
Because of the global supply chain challenges that we are facing.
Cargo vessels, order numbers, and arrival dates, all tracked with precision.
Pretty much the first thing in the morning is really checking the backlog in the warehouse.
Boxes of toys at the well-known slot car maker are stuck in their warehouses in China, waiting for a ride.
We still have about 25-30 containers which are just missing, which will not be here.
That's 30% of their holiday product. Just one of many companies dealing with a supply chain nightmare. With port congestion, containers shipped in May are just arriving to Carrera Revel's U.S. warehouse in Atlanta, 5 months behind schedule.
We have seen such a surge in the last 90 days.
Angela Higgs runs the freight forwarding company for Carrera Revel, tasked with receiving the toys and getting them out to retailers as quickly as possible.
It's been one delay after another, and we, of course, been pushing and pushing and pushing, but these delays are inevitable right now.
With nearly every U.S. port facing a backlog, the warehouse is using all of them, piecing together a working supply chain.
We're just going everywhere we can. Otherwise, these goods are not going to get to the stores, and I'm not going to have anyone missing out on their toys this season.
To try to help with that, President Biden announced 2 major ports in California will move to operate 24/7. But for Thiessen, the problem now moves from the sea to the land.
Does that help you guys?
No, it doesn't help. It just doesn't alleviate the problem, which we then have once the containers are all on board. There are not enough trucks, there are not enough freight trains to move the containers inland.
And right now, there are about 200,000 containers still sitting on ships with nowhere to offload. Dana has a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Update your spaces with help from Menards. Get organized with a designer's image wooden closet system. Use as a freestanding system or mount to the wall. This is great for hanging clothes and storing accessories. Designer's image wooden closet systems are 11% off. Refresh your floor with our huge selection of waterproof and durable vinyl plank and tile. It's easy to install and great for high traffic areas. Get 11% off all vinyl plank flooring at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Introducing Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. New luxury apartments for seniors 55 plus. Professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Brenna today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
for any Medicare plan when you can choose 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans exclusively from Quartz. Starting as low as $0 per month, including medical, hospital, and prescriptions, and dental, vision, and hearing aid benefits. Learn more by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today. Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, and they're now even more exciting. New for 2022, the Quartz Cash Card gives you the freedom to spend up to $460 annually on a variety of health-related products and services. And Quartz gives you access to an all-star team of high-quality providers featuring UW Health, giving you the 5-star treatment you deserve. Because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage plans. Learn more now by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today.
We've got a packed broadcast for you tonight. Miracle on a Texas runway after a passenger jet burst into flames on the way to a playoff baseball game. What happened to the 21 people on board? Plus, breaking news from the FDA. The agency is taking steps to make hearing aids more affordable. What it could mean for the 37 million Americans with hearing problems. And seeing double. Meet the photographer who's honoring history's trailblazing women. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
Amateur astronomers will have a lot to see in the night sky this week. NASA says the next full moon, called the Hunter's Moon, will be visible tomorrow night. The Hunter's Moon usually appears after the Harvest Moon, which is autumn's first full moon. It can usually be seen in October or November. And Dana's back with a look at tonight's forecast and hopefully the rain if people want to see that in the days ahead.
That's the concern. We're going to be a little cloudy outside, so I'm not optimistic on our opportunities to check out the moon for Wednesday night. A little rain developing tomorrow. We might have a few isolated thunderstorms mixed in the late afternoon and evening. For Wednesday, high temperatures will be in the upper 60s, close to 70 degrees yet again. A slight chance for showers will linger into early Thursday morning, and then cooler temperatures really settle in. Afternoon highs in the low 50s for Friday through the weekend, with frost likely Friday night and Saturday night into Sunday morning. Our next rain chance will build in late Sunday into Monday, and next week temperatures still trending above average with a few opportunities for some showers to build in. We backed off a little bit on those rain chances for next week, but still seeing overall pretty seasonably comfortable temperatures for the end of October.
All right, we'll take it. Dana, thank you. CBS Evening News is next. Then we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.